The boys raised their sticks, forcing Jerry closer and closer to the wall. The gap behind him was shrinking fast. He begged them to stop, but no one did. Within seconds, the wall slammed shut with a deafening thud. Jerry was gone. I just stood there, frozen by what I'd seen. But everyone else acted like it was normal, like this happened all the time. We were trapped in a massive maze, surrounded by walls, hundreds of feet high. Every morning, the gate would open, and the runners would go inside to look for a way out. Every night, the doors would close on their own, and you could hear the creatures inside screaming. It had been 3 years, and no one had ever made it out. To survive, we built our own little society. The strongest guys became runners, risking their lives in the maze every day. Others worked as farmers, growing crops to keep everyone fed. Once a month, a new person and a batch of supplies arrived through a secret passage deep inside the maze. This month, that person was me. I didn't remember who I was or how I got there. When I first saw the others, I ran instinctively, but that only made them laugh. Later, Albie told me everything. But the captain never said what was beyond the walls. He only warned me to stay away from the maze. Still, I couldn't help thinking that the gap might be the way out. When I tried to get closer, someone shoved me to the ground. Before I could argue, the gates began to close, the grinding metal shaking the ground beneath us. That sound still haunts me. That night, everyone gathered around a campfire. It was a welcoming ritual for newcomers. Newt told me to listen closely to the sounds coming from inside the maze. Those sharp, screeching noises. He said, that's why no one ever escaped. The maze changes every night. If you don't make it back before the doors close, you're done for. The next day, while I was digging near the woods, Jerry attacked me. His eyes were wild, his skin crawling with dark veins. He almost strangled me to death. I had no choice but to hit him with a bone. When the others saw Jerry, they realized he'd been infected. There was no cure, so they had to push him into the maze and let the night take him. The next morning, Albie and Minho went inside to look for a way out. But when the sun began to set, they still hadn't returned. We waited by the gate as midnight approached. The walls started to close again. Then, out of the darkness, I saw Minho carrying an unconscious Albie, running for his life. They were almost out of time. Everyone stood by the gate, shouting encouragement, but no one dared to step forward and help.